I have to admit, I was skeptical about this STORMCRAFT Falcon Gaming Desktop at first. I've seen a lot of pre-built gaming PCs over the years, and most of them either cut corners or charge you an arm and a leg for something that sounds impressive on paper but feels underpowered the second you try to run a modern game. But this STORMCRAFT Falcon? It actually changed my mind. The link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've been running this thing for about 3 weeks now, and I've put it through everything from Cyberpunk 2077 at 4K with ray tracing to just everyday stuff like streaming while chatting with friends and editing some short videos. It's been rock solid. The Intel Core i9-14900KF is no joke. It's got that turbo boost up to 6.0 GHz, and honestly, I barely hear the fans even when it's under full load. That's a big deal because I've used PCs that sound like jet engines when they're stressed, and it's distracting. I remember one of my old rigs would kick into high gear the moment I started playing a demanding game, and it was so loud that I had to wear headphones just to block out the noise. The STORMCRAFT Falcon is a whole different story. It's like they've somehow managed to tame the beast, making it possible to enjoy your games without the distraction of loud fans. The 32 GB of DDR5 RGB memory running at 6,000 metric tons per second makes a real difference too. I've got Chrome open with 20 tabs, Discord running, OBS for streaming, and still have room to run a game like Starfield without any stuttering. And the 1 TB NVMe SSD? Loading times are basically non-existent. I remember waiting 5 minutes for a game to load back in the day. Now it's more like 30 seconds. And that's with the game files already on the drive. It's amazing how much of a difference it makes when you're in the middle of a gaming session and you don't have to wait around for what feels like an eternity for the next level to load. The SSD also makes a big difference when it comes to everyday tasks like launching applications and transferring files. It's one of those things that you don't really appreciate until you experience it for yourself. The design is sleek too. It's got this tempered glass front panel that shows off the RGB lighting inside, and it looks way more premium than most pre-builts I've seen. The RGB keyboard and mouse that come with it are actually decent too, nothing crazy, but they're comfortable for long sessions and the lighting syncs up nicely with the case. Plus, the Z790 motherboard gives you plenty of connectivity options, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, USB-C, the works. I've got my headset, mic, external SSD, and even my phone charging at the same time without any issues. The build quality is also top-notch. The cables are neatly managed, the components are well seated, and everything just feels solid. It's not some flimsy case with a bunch of cheap parts thrown together. You can tell that the manufacturer put some thought into the design and construction of this PC. One thing I really appreciate is how quiet it stays. The 360mm AIO cooler does its job without sounding like a vacuum cleaner, and the 850W PSU is more than enough to handle everything without running hot. I've also been impressed by the overall build quality. The case is sturdy, the components are high quality, and the whole thing just feels like it's built to last. I've had my share of pre-built PCs that felt like they were going to fall apart the moment you looked at them wrong, but the STORMCRAFT Falcon is not one of them. It's clear that the manufacturer is serious about providing a high-quality product that will stand the test of time. Now, I do have to mention a couple of things. First, it's a big machine, make sure you've got the space for it. It's not going to fit on a tiny desk. You'll need to make sure you've got a decent amount of space to accommodate the PC, as well as any other peripherals you might have. Second, while the included keyboard and mouse are fine for the price, if you're serious about gaming, you might want to upgrade those down the line. They're not bad, but they're not high-end either. If you're used to playing with a high-end gaming mouse and keyboard, you might find the included peripherals to be a bit lacking. Overall, though, this thing delivers. It's powerful, it looks good, and it's quiet enough that I don't have to worry about it being a distraction. If you're looking for a pre-built that actually lives up to the specs without breaking the bank, this might be the one. I've been using it for a few weeks now, and I can honestly say that it's been a game changer. The performance, the design, and the build quality all come together to create a PC that's truly exceptional. And with the STORMCRAFT Falcon, you can experience it all for yourself. Check it out using the link below if you're curious. I think you'll be impressed.